Welcome to Tactical Talk. This is Zain. Today, the topic of our show is linked to China, Pakistan, and the One Road, One Belt initiative, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. The topic of our show is Reconnecting Central Asia. The guest of our show is a lawyer, foreign affairs journalist, and also a senior analyst, Sabena Siddiqi. As you can see on your screens right now, her recently written analysis for Katihan, a global think tank. Welcome to our show, Sabena Siddiqi. This is Zain Khan. It's a pleasure to have you on Tactical Talk.
Thank you, Zain, for inviting me on your show again.
Sabena Siddiqi, let's get to the first question. Why is Central Asia important for global powers and our region?
Central Asia actually happens to have immense energy resources. It has amazing resources like oil and gas, and global powers, they all want to have a piece of this cake, and they want to have dominance and control over these resources, which can ensure their global supremacy, so to say. So this is one of its most important factors. The other important factor is that it is critically located in smack in the middle of Eurasia, and it has to be incorporated into any trade efforts or any interconnectivity. It has to be connected to the world, so to say. And China's One Belt, One Road project, which is an extension of its foreign policy and its future ambitions, it was important to incorporate Central Asia into this whole scheme, and it is going to really benefit from CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, because Xinjiang province of China, where all the new schemes and trade and everything, all the new plans are going on, it is joined by 3 Central Asian countries, and all the oil and all these resources, they can be transported from Xinjiang down to border ports. So this is all very beneficial for the region. The drawback about Central Asia is militants, and it is because of this problem that China wants to involve the region in trade, so that the militants don't find fertile ground to spread all over the region and spoil all the new projects and spread all over Eurasia. So its location and its energy resources and these militants, these are the main salient features of the countries of Central Asia.
What sort of relations does Pakistan have with the Central Asian countries? Do we have economic and trade ties?
Pakistan actually has become a center point of connectivity for the entire region. And the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor is the natural gateway for Central Asia, because it is landlocked and it can get connected to the sea via border port. So consequently, Pakistan has joined a couple of these ventures which the Central Asian states are part of. The first is the Lapis Lazuli Corridor. This is similar to an ancient corridor. It used to supply blue lapis lazuli stone to Europe from Afghanistan and Central Asian states. So the new lapis lazuli corridor is on the same pattern, and it will connect Pakistan to Europe from that route. And then Pakistan has also joined the Ashgabat Agreement. This is also a similar arrangement, but it connects these Central Asian countries via Pakistan to Oman. And these interconnecting routes and these corridors, they provide Pakistan a sizable market for its trade, and Pakistanis can invest there, and it's like a completely new paradigm. And then onwards, the Lapis Lazuli corridor encompasses a part of the Carrick corridor. So you can see there's an intricate network of corridors going on. It is fascinating to see all this.
Sabena Siddiqi, what is the future of SCO? Can it play a positive role towards peace in the region?
Shanghai Cooperation Organization is an ambitious forum. It is supposed to eventually, at some point in time, replace the United Nations for this region. It is going to be a very influential forum. It was originally created as a confidence-building forum. There's a lot of militancy in the Central Asian states and Islamist militancy, and China wanted to integrate them into the region with trade and this kind of trade corridors and all, so that militants don't have a chance to multiply and spread throughout Eurasia. So this is how it started, and today it is more of an economic initiative, and the broader vision is not really, it hasn't really materialized as yet. India and Pakistan recently became members of this forum, and the mandate has been consequently broadened to accommodate their interests as well. And now we have more joint security pacts, trade pacts, anti-war pacts. Such pacts, if really enacted upon properly, they could really play a positive role towards peace in the entire region and prevent future wars between India and Pakistan even possibly. But there's constant friction going on between India and Pakistan, and that is quite spoiling the original spirit of Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the time being. But let's see, there's hope for the future.
Okay, last question. Can an economic project like One Belt, One Road bring about integration between countries and geopolitical realignment?
The One Belt, One Road project is more than just a trade project or economic project. It's a perfect example of geoeconomics and geostrategy. It has already materialized in the new power equation in this region. China, Pakistan, and Russia have found common interests due to CPAC. And US-India ties have improved over the last 2 years, and this has pushed Russia into this regional arrangement. And this is a very important corridor, the CPAC, because it's giving advantages to Iran and to Turkey as well. And this is a whole regional realignment. The whole region is getting consolidated because of this economic venture. There are 6 corridors in a One Belt, One Road project, and CPAC happens to be the most important, and it's a linchpin of the entire strategy. So let's see how it goes ahead. But right now, 67 countries are impacted by One Belt, One Road, the larger picture that is. And it's very exciting if it is successful, and all the rivals and all the conspiracies, they don't succeed. It is going to change the world.
Thank you so much, Sabena Siddiqi, for being on Tactical Talk. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, Zain, for inviting me.
This was Sabena Siddiqi discussing the topic Reconnecting Central Asia. Until the next episode of Tactical Talk, this is Zain Khan. Take care and goodbye.